Your financial fortunes are dependent on the system that you have the capacity to leverage to create the kind of wealth you want. Right? At G17, we leverage both our rich knowledge in life and in business to create a lifestyle of our desire, as we have learned through what we call the series of both leadership and financial classes. My name is Musa Martins. I am the founder and coordinator of G17 Worldwide.
Thank you, G17.
Thank you very much, G17.
G17 rocks.
G17.
For your great All right, good evening, everybody. Can you all hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can hear you, speak up.
Yes, boss, we can hear you.
Seeing familiar faces in the names. All right. Do we have any guests here tonight? If there's no guest, we might want to do a small strategy session. All right, I'd love to know if we have any guests tonight.
And this is my first time of joining this meeting.
Okay. Sorry, what's the name again?
Jide.
Okay. Are you already a partner or somebody invited you today?
Yeah, somebody invited me.
Please, may I know who invited you, please?
Peace.
Peace. Peace. Peace. Peace. That name rings so much bell. Asaba, right?
Yes, Asaba.
My brain still works small. All right. Any other person listening to us for the first time today? All right. Akin Jude, right?
Yes, Akin Jide.
All right. Where's your location, please?
Asaba.
Whoa. What's the name Akin Jude doing in Asaba? Sorry to ask.
Because of my internship program, actually.
Oh. Is that?
I came to Asaba to run internship program, 1 year internship program.
Wow. That's fantastic, really.
Thank you, sir.
It's just that in Nigeria, we've reduced that internship stuff to some particular profession alone. Anyway, let me not go into that for now.
Okay, sir.
Did she brief you what we do at G17?
No. The last time I was not able to join the meeting because I was on duty, so I just told her she should just try and fix another person in. I will not be able to make it. So she not really briefed me about the meeting because I've been somehow busy.
Oh, okay. I presume you're a medical doctor?
A nurse.
A nurse. That's great.
Yes.
That's great. Your work is bigger anyway. All right. All right. I'll show you briefly. All right, what we do as a group. Is that okay?
Okay, no problem, sir. Go ahead, sir.
And how you can also leverage on our existing platform. That's the group now,
Okay.
and combine it with your busy work schedule.
Okay, sir.
All to get like your side hustle now. Hope it will not. You don't mind.
No, no, no. Sure. It's
All
good
right.
to have
You said?
I say it's come as the
Oh, great.
economy is going right now.
Oh, great. Oh, great. I think I like your mindset. All right. You saw the short video I played last.
Yes, I saw the video. I saw it. I was in G17 or G7.
Did you hear
Yeah.
the talk from a lot of people? Dr. Nandi, Madam Dora, Rukaya, Tope, a lot of them that spoke. Cynthia, Nemesis, and the rest that spoke. Did you heard them spoke, right?
Yes, I did.
Now, what I
Me
want
that
to tell you, why I'm asking, oh, okay. Why I'm asking this question is
speak on, sir.
I'm trying to give you a background of the kind of people that are in G17, right? Medical doctors, medical practitioners, nurses, radiographer, that's uh, uh, Ebube, all right? Medical radiographer and the rest, basically, all right? Me, I am the only illiterate among all of them. All right. And in G17, 2018, we decided to start building a particular community. We call it a community of connectors. All right. So who we are as a group, basically, is we're a group of knowledge-based, whatever, individuals. We're out to educate and help work with serious-minded individuals, basically, all right, to
Okay.
who are willing to change, you see, the pattern that has been laid for us before we were born, and we walked into it without asking questions, all right? That's what we mean by changing the trajectory of their lives, right? And as a group, we have built a proven system, we've built a structure, and we've enacted a lot of strategies to even help both the work-free guys and the most busy guys, all right? Some people are so busy, they don't even have time for their own immediate family, let alone for side hustle, you understand? So how can we tap into a particular strategy, seeing that we all of us cannot dodge from the fact that we need something that comes by the side aside from what we get from our offices, right? I once listened to a wise man that says, you see, until you have at least four streams of income, you will always go back to square zero, all right? But seeing that the time is limited, all of us have 24 hours in a day. We must devise means whereby, all right, we can harness this potential God has given us to within the 24 hours also get other income from other places. All right. Now, we're going to expose you, especially, all right, to the possibilities in the new economy, because, of course, we're no longer in the industrial age and we're gradually moving from the information age, all right? Now, does that mean there is no way this information or the industrial age cannot serve us anymore? It will serve us, but it's the people who have the knowledge of this new economy that can harness the potential, that can put all these things together, cross their legs, and have the information and the industrial age solve them. All right. If not, you find yourself working in the information age, but you don't know you're serving somebody who is already working in the psychozoic age. All right. Now, I'm the privileged founder of G17, and the G17 we all know is, our watchword is knowledge, lifestyle, and wealth. All right. I wouldn't want to go deeper into that, but that will be for another day. Like I said, I'm the privileged founder, volunteer, visionary of G17, that's group 2017, and management consultant. I'm a multiple. I will deal with different international companies across the globe. I've mentored over 700 ordinary people to millionaire status between 2012 and date. All right. I'm currently a six-figure weekly income earner. All right. I can't beat my chest to say I'm earning seven-figure yet because it's not constant. It comes once in a while, but it's not constant. Once it becomes constant, I change the 6 to 7. All right. Now, my name is Musa Martins, and I've been to a few countries of the world, about 48 already. I'm planning on going to the 49th one as soon as COVID-19 is out. I love traveling a lot. All right. And that's why I do what I do. I love having enough money to travel to feed my traveling appetite. Okay. All right. While I am not starving other areas of my life. All right. They say a person will chop well. Now if you go toilet, I mean, now, that's what I do. I've met people, I've made friends, I've made business contacts across the globe. That if I decide to pick up my phone today, call somebody in the UK. If I land in London today, I won't be lost at all. All right. If I land in Singapore today, I'll also be not lost. If I land in Mexico, as a matter of fact, my friends from Mexico called me today after a long while. We had so much long talk. All right. Now I've helped over 200 people drive brand new cars in their life. Not to mention, all right. But I'm taking it to another level right now. I once asked my mentor, why do people struggle financially? And he told me, see, this was his answer. He said, people struggle financially because they lack basic understanding of how things work. The world is changing, right? Uh, Faster than anybody can think of, all right? But you see, the people in the world rarely, they seldom change, all right? Now, we took this excerpt from Robert Kiyosaki's book, The Rich Dad Cash Flow Quadrant, that he wrote in the 90s. Now, in that book, he said, you see, uh, everybody in the world, everybody in the world, all right, we earn money from four different ways, all right? Either you're on the E quadrant, you earn money as an employee, or you're on the S quadrant, you earn money as a self-employed person, of which most professionals like you, Akinjide, you're hearing me. Most
Yes.
professionals like you prefer to be self-employed, own their own private clinics. Engineers will love to own their own private and go out firms and go after contracts. Lawyers will love to own their own private chambers and go after deals. Basically, a lot of people prefers to be like that. But some class of people basically wants to be big business owners, all right? And others want to majorly become an investor. So let's look at them one after the other, all right? Now, for those of us on the E and the S quadrant, basically, you see, this is our life. Always busy, no time, I don't have time, I'm working, I'm on the job, I need to be at the office, I need to do this, my boss, my supervisor, my this, my that, always busy, all right? no even time for extracurricular activities for ourselves. All right. Now, it's all about work, 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 and work, basically, at the end of the day. But you see, the reason why our life is like this, basically, is because, you see, being self-employed or being an employee, we trade our time for money. We don't show up, we don't get paid. All right. Because that's the only way we can get paid. But in reality, what we are doing is called The Rat Race by Brian Tracy. All right. And I read that book, I learned that, you see, even if you win in the rat race, you're still a rat. Forget about all the paparazzi, all the names, all the CVs. You see, the day my father died, having PhD in accounting, but still died a poor man, that day I vowed that I was not going to add CVs upon CVs, certificates upon certificates, all right? Because even if I become the number one professor in the entire universe, is just the name. What happens to me after that? I will still go and look for money. So why can't I become a professor at money? Anytime I laugh, money comes. Anytime I yawn, money comes. Anytime I sleep, money comes. All right? Of which, to me, that's the most important thing. Because people will only hail you and clap for you based on your intellectual capabilities, basically. All right? People will give you a standing ovation of which it appeals to your ego. But in a real sense, you don't have the substance to back up with a lot of things like that. I don't want to struggle in life financially while I have a lot, truckloads of certificates to look after. And that's why I see when you talk about Dangote and Wole Soyinka today, for instance, Wole Soyinka is a Nobel Prize winner, all right, and he's a professor with an impeccable character, but he's not as rich as Dangote today. So even though Dangote is not as educated as Wole Soyinka, but Dangote has the main thing, which is the money, all right. So Wole Soyinka cannot carry his Nobel Prize, award and go to the market and say, "Give me Ijebu Gari, my wife is sick." No, it's money. All right. The market women understands the language of money. All right. For those of us who doesn't know, money has a language. All right. And you must learn to speak it. If you don't speak the language of money, money will never come. If you like, work hard till tomorrow. And that's why most people tell you is, brother, I'd rather work smart than work hard. All right. So what we do as employees and self-employed guys is that we are working hard. All right. So the question is this: what's the way out of the rat race? Right. Now we have two options. Right. Either you become big investor, big business owner, or you become a connector. Talking about the big investors and the big business owner in the likes of Dangote, Ovia, Olumelu, Femi Otedola, Warren Buffett, all right? Or you become a connector, of which that is the opportunity G17 is offering you tonight, all right? And for you to become a connector, you have to understand what it means to be a connector. All right. Now, I'll take you through something briefly to help you understand what it means to be a connector. We live in a connected economy now, guys. All right. Until you learn how to connect, all right, money will still be far away from you. When I mean money, I mean real money, not salary. All right. Now, the connected economy, all right, in the connected economy, businesses that are made here are made based on networks, not on self-profit models like we have in the traditional businesses, all right? Now, in this economy, everyone benefits from each transactions through a connected platform. Of course, there has to be a platform, all right? Now, businesses and profits are connected and can reach the entire corner of the universe, all right? Which makes it not geographically trapped for you. Right? What it means is that you can be here in Nigeria or be in the US or be in the UK and earn money from every other continent and countries of the world. All right? Now, let me show you something. In G17, what we do is that we connect people to value. So, as a connector with us, all right, as a connector with us here, you will learn how to connect value through a proven system of leverage to build sustainable global income for yourself. All right. Now, I use that word leverage because most people already, their jobs is already taking their time. And you can't tell them you have to halt going to your office. That would be disastrous. All right. But you see, this system helps them to leverage and build a sustainable global income elsewhere. Then they can use their number six, all right, to put side by side what they're earning from this system of leverage with their jobs, and they can make an intelligent decisions basically. All right. Like I usually tell people, money is the greatest motivator. All right. Nothing motivates than money. All right. Now, but before we go into that, let me show you people who have probably done worked in this connected economy, and currently we know most of them. Number one is Travis Kalanick. Travis Kalanick simply connects people to services. All right. He has Uber, all right, of which he doesn't own any taxi, whereas there are millions of cars, all right, that have been converted to Uber, and Travis Kalanick earns or his worth over $2 billion. All right, even if it's a 600 million on top, so long as it's in dollars, that's serious money. But he's worth over $2.6 billion today because he has found a way without so much, without overhead, all right, to connect people to services. Another amazing one I love so much is what we all here are involved in. Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram. All right. Now, Mark Zuckerberg in 2004 found a way to connect people to people. That idea is out of this world. Nobody has ever thought of. The highest person that thought of it was Abraham Graham Bell, who introduced the telephone. All right, electromagnetic waves as well, all right, where you can communicate with somebody that is not in your location, all right? But this is way out of the world. Facebook, have an account online that has your face in it. And you see, if we lose contact 20, 30 years ago, maybe we were classmates from secondary school, the best place I can come and look for you is on Facebook. I type your full name, your picture shows up, probably with several other options. But I look through the pictures and identify you, we are connected again. Today, Mark Zuckerberg is worth over 50 billion naira, less than 40 years, right? And he's number fifth in the richest men of the world on Forbes list, all right? So tell me, what if Mark Zuckerberg is supposed to be is an engineer today, for instance, working from 2004 and 2020, that's about 16 years. We have a lot of people who have been working for over 30 years, yet their name is not found on the number 1 millionth richest man in the world. As a matter of fact, most of them are struggling to eat, right? A lot of people are stuck in the industrial age till date, all right? Not knowing fully whether we have moved on, guys, all right? And you see, so long as your training is hinged around the industrial economy, you will always want to look for jobs before you can eat. You will always want to look for work before you can eat. Yet a lot of people don't have jobs, so to say, but they know how to connect perfectly and earn money. Another good example, probably the last example I will show you tonight before I show you what you can leverage on, is this amazing guy, Jeff Bezos. All right, Jeff Bezos found a way to fantastically connect people to products that they need. Think of any product, you can find it on Amazon. All right. Now, Jeff Bezos is the number 1 richest man in the entire universe today, not having any factory, not having any physical manufacturing plant, all right? But
Oh, small Indomie.
he moves a lot of products, all right?
Small Indomie.
Moves a lot of products today, and he's seriously in money. Almost 8 billion people of the world, Jeff Bezos is number one richest man in the entire universe. When I checked his record as at yesterday, he was worth over $138 billion already and still growing, right? Now, let me ask you this question. As a smart person, you get to a particular school for the first time on admission, all right? Now, who are the people that should be the one to give you tutorial should you need one, all right? Somebody's telling me that Mark Zuckerberg is now even the fourth richest man in the entire universe, overtaking Warren Buffett that has been in business. All right? Now, you see, it's okay to listen to elderly people, all right? I was telling some group of persons that, you see, old age doesn't necessarily come with wisdom and good knowledge. Don't forget, even foolish people grow old. That doesn't make them automatically wise. No, 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 no. All right? That's that about that. Today, Mark Zuckerberg is number fourth richest man in the entire universe. That's fantastic. All right. Now, start connecting people to product today. Because if Jeff Bezos can connect people to product and is the number one in the entire universe, then let's start from somewhere, because they did start from somewhere at a point, of course. All right. So for most of us, this is our starting point. All right. But a lot of people are so stuck in a traditional business like this, where goods are produced at the factory, they wait for the national distributor to call them, they'll haul the products, the wholesale shop go there, the retail shop go to the wholesale, then we carry our two left leg, drive to ShopRite, drive to Next Cash and Carry, drive to exclusive stores, drive to Sahad, and do all those sort of paparazzi that we are shopping, all right? But at the end of the day, we are ending up in giving all these guys the money that is keeping them in business, all right? So when you look at it vividly, in all this equation, basically, the most important person in the equation is this guy here that is always using his shopping cart to go shop for money, all right? To go shop products that he needs, rather. Now, the factory became wiser, and the factory now said, how can we boycott these three middlemen, all right, and go straight to this guy that is keeping us in business, all right? Now, instead of going to do adverts in television stations and newspapers and what have you, basically, the money that would have spent in all those places, we're going to reserve it for this amazing guy. We're going to beg this guy, please, can you refer us to the people you know, friends, family members, all right, professional contacts, all right, just like Mrs. Peace did to you, professional contacts, all right? Now, and what of you, all right, well wishers, even your enemies if possible. Now, should you do that, we're going to break our ties with these three middlemen. And the money these guys would have made, plus the money would have taken to the media to advertise what we sell or produce, basically, we reserve it 100% for you. It's a very simple model, but it comes with huge benefits. Because you see, you will be able to live the life of your dreams doing this. You will earn in millions almost on a daily basis, all right? Now let me show you something. This is going to involve 100% no selling, no convincing, no marketing. We're simply going to buy what we are already using, all right? We use them and we connect people to do exactly the same, all right? I hope we're all following. Then building this community of connectors with G17, basically, see, we're going to buy products from our partnering company. All right, I'm telling you how to join G17 now. All right, now by the time you buy products from our partnering company, the number 2 obligation we're giving you is connect all your contacts to G17. All right, I'm not saying connect all your contacts to our partnering company, connect them to us. All right, if what I'm telling you makes a lot of sense to you, it will definitely make a lot of sense to a lot of your contacts. Now, if you do that, you're going to get paid every single week being a connector. All right, and you can build a big business around it and have access to a lot of incentives, a lot. All right, now in lieu of that, I would love to let you know this. Starting as a connector, basically, we have the mini connector package. Now, the mini connector package basically is, I call it student package, all right? It comes with 10,050 naira, all right? Now, what we're going to require you to do is, you see, we are well aware that an average most introversial person can influence at least 200 people, all right? But we don't need 200 people from you. Connect 3 people to us. Let us show them exactly what we're showing you on your behalf, all right? Should they decide to join you, all right, the company that we're partnering with gives you a commission of 2,600 with them doing exactly 10,050 naira. That's over 20% commission, all right? Now, should they decide to do exactly what you have did, all right, while they are earning their own 2.6, you're earning extra 700 naira as a residual income. Should they decide to take it the 3rd level step, for every single person on the red head that comes on board, the company is compensating you with at least 1,400 naira. All right, which is fantastic. Let's take statistics of all the money that you're going to earn. All right. In summary, you're going to earn over 51,000 naira as a student with this small mini connector package. All right. Now, should you say this is too small? Probably have a big eye like me. Say taking a slot in G17 as a business, whatever connector package, it starts from 40 grand, 40,000 naira, all the way to 130, all the way to 750. All right. Now, should you decide to go 40/80, all right, you're earning 8% performance bonus every single week. All right. Now, your weekly maximum income potential is 600,000 every week. If you put that in a month, that's about 2.4 million. All right. Let's assume you're not earning 2.4 million, you're earning 10% of that. That's 240,000. What can 240,000 naira extra money do for you in a month? A lot, right? Especially in this country. All right. Now, should you decide to go all the way up to 130 as a gold membership, all right, you're earning 10% performance bonus every single week. All right, your weekly maximum potential income is 3 million every week, of which, if you put that in a month, that's about 12 million. All right, take 10% of that as well, 1.2 million in a month. How much can it do for you? All right. Now it goes all the way up. You know, some people, even if they go to the restaurant, they want to use the VIP. When they want to travel, it should be minimum of business class. All right. When they want to do a lot of things, lounge is VIP, everything is VIP. All right. For those of us that loves being VIP, because I'm a VIP membership, a lot of us listening to me that are partners also have VIP membership as well. You earn 12% performance bonus every single week and has potential income of 9 million every week, right? One thing I must point out is this, you see, for every single penny you put into this, our partnering company, you are getting at least one of their products out, all right? Choice product, things that you choose yourself, all right? And which makes it a lot more fantastic, a lot more fantastic. We did this projection briefly to help some people who are figure driven, to also help them project how much they can earn in 12 months. It doesn't work 100% correct, but should you decide to go 10% success, 90% failure, it is still huge money for you. All right. Now, why did G17 decide to choose Long Reach today? We decided to choose Long Reach because they are a strong company with good management structure. All right. They have been in existence for well over 30 years, since 1986. All right. Now, they have well over 2,000 products that you can choose from. Then secondly, one of the strongest reasons why we decided to do business with these amazing companies, because we realized, you see, you can see so many companies that you can relate with. All right. HP, HTC, Samsung, BlackBerry, ExxonMobil, all right, Tesco, Walmart, GlaxoSmithKline, Marks and Spencer, Avon, Unilever, Elizabeth Arden, The Body Shop. You see, all these companies, Long Reach produce their products for them. Hilton, Lexus, Sony, Air France, all right? Now, if they have the capacity to produce for all these multinational companies, even Citibank, you see, imagine them putting that quality into their own products. It will go haywire, all right? Now, when I realized that these guys want to set up a factory in Nigeria, I quickly decided to take a position and see how I can take advantage of it, all right? I'm not planning for the next 5 years, no. I'm planning for the next 20 years. 20, yeah. Because you see, my mentor made me to understand that, you see, investment is buying a day in the future that you will never have to work all your life again, all right? And when I saw people like the former governor of Lagos State investing hugely in Long Reach in Nigeria, all right, the factory, I decided to follow suit, to do exactly what the truly rich are doing, and it's making them rich. All right. Now, this is the model of the factory in Lagos at Igbezuleki in Nigeria. It's sitting on over 40,000 square meters of land. Now, I think I have the video here. Yeah, that's the video. All right. Now, this factory is expected to serve not Nigeria as a country, but Africa, all the countries of Africa, plus all the countries in the Europe. This is fantastic. This is really, really amazing. All right. So every smart thinking, right thinking individual will be doing themselves a lot of harm, not taking consideration into having at least an involvement in what this company is doing, especially if you are in Nigeria. All right. You'll be what we call wounding yourself in the future. You will bite your fingers to always want to cut them off, not taking a position in what these guys are doing. All right. Like I told you earlier on, these guys have amazing products, over 2,000 products, from cosmetics to toiletries to food supplements to power banks to kitchenwares to sanitary napkin to children diapers to even other new products that are in the market, basically. All right. Now, the reward scheme now, I put G17 reward scheme because, you see, we provide you the structure, the strategy, and the plan to get all these monies, basically. All right. So you get weekly performance bonus paid directly into your bank account every single week between Thursdays and Fridays, basically. All right. Now, it's really, really amazing. Then you can enjoy at least minimum of 3 international vacations annually. If you don't want to go because you're afraid of coronavirus, take the money. All right. Just like we're taking today, we're taking the money. All right. Then it will be my greatest joy to introduce you to our Benz Club. All right. Now the Benz Club is a new innovation in the group in G17. That, you see, for 2020, all of us are going on the car plan. All right. And we're going for minimum of 10 million at the end of 2020. All right. No, that means we're not going to get Ford anymore. We're not collecting Hyundai anymore. We're not taking Kia anymore. We're not taking Toyota or Honda anymore. We're going Benz all the way. Right? There's a level you also get to that you get 25 million naira housing fund from the company. A lot of people have enjoying their own. Chuku started enjoying his own right from 2015. 25 million. This small boy cannot spend 5,000 naira, guys. Well, here 25 million naira and much more richer. All right. Now they also give you scholarship to either Suzhou University in China, or you go to Denver, St. Regis University in Denver, Colorado in the US. All right. Now, how do you achieve all this huge success, all this money, all these side gigs, like I usually call it? All right. Now, we are going to train you. We're going to organize a training program, all right, that you are going to take at your convenience. But usually I encourage people 48 hours after you get started with us, please avail yourself for training. We also have these trainings and what I'm telling you exactly in videos, that you don't need to wait until evenings like this to do your presentations. All you need to do, even my daughter can press play on a remote. All you need to do is collect the video and play it for your guests, play it for your friends, play it for your relatives. All right, it makes the work a lot more easier for you instead of you talking and talking and talking and talking. Right. So your first obligation as soon as you get started with us is to attend our training session. Right. So in summary, all I have been saying is we are giving you a fantastic invitation to become a value connector. What are you connecting? You're connecting what Longreach is producing that everybody is already using it from other companies in their homes to come in to use what Longreach is doing. All right. Now, if you do that, basically, you're going to earn seriously, massively. I can assure you that because it's already happening to me. All right. Now, but don't forget that we're not going to sell, we're not going to convince, we're not going to market. We're simply buying, we're using, and we're connecting. All right. Don't put that at the back of your mind, please. All right. So you can start enjoying the life you have always dreamt of, like me to the right, the infinity pool of Singapore. All right. Then to the left, that's the Moon Palace Resorts in Cancun, Mexico, and the rest, basically. All right. Now, think about this, guys. What do you really want in life? All right. Is it passive income or retirement income or part-time income or to raise capital for your businesses? If what you want is found in any of these, then we can work together. All right. Now we can work seriously together, basically. So you can achieve this. Please allow for, okay. All right. We can achieve this fantastically if we work together as a team. So there's a 3-step to start for everybody. Now the 3-step to start is this. Number one, why not position yourself right away as we're talking? Make up your mind right now. I'm going all in, right? I'm going to get something reasonable out of this endeavor, all right? Just like Musa Martins is saying. All right, now, these are the connector packages again for you to remember. The 10,050 naira, the 4080, the 130, and the 750. Pick the one that suits you, basically. All right, let's get started. Then number 2 is your first obligation is attend our first orientation meeting. That is the first thing you're supposed to do here, not go look for people, right? Everybody think they understand how these businesses work, of which they know nothing, really. So allow us to work with you directly and tell you exactly what you need to do, if that is okay by you, all right? Now, until then, will you pick up your phone to make invitation to your friends and loved ones? If you haven't gone through the first orientation meeting, you don't have any business inviting anybody to take a look, all right? If not, you're going to, you have already failed before you start, right? And number three, don't forget, while you're making your invitation, your job is not to convince people. All right? Your job is not to convince people. So in summary, if you do this, basically, you're going to build a love team all across the globe. All right? Now, your team positioning can start right at the moment as I'm talking. Take, for instance, all right? Just the same way you were invited. The person who invited you also invited another person. Should you say, okay, I'm an optimistic person. I don't see opportunities and think twice about it because my brain, I carry it along with me. I don't leave it at home. All right. Because some people tell you, give me time to think about it. All right. Now, if you're a proactive person, all right, and you come on board, probably the person who invited you also invited Frank. By the time Frank is getting ready, Frank is coming under you basically. All right. Now, what it means is that every other single person that is going to come on board, you are going to leverage them. Well, let's assume you're this pessimistic person. You don't like acting until you have thought, you think and think through and through until you make up your decision, basically. Of course, Frank is going to take your position. And what that means is that for when you're going to make your decision, basically, you are going to come under Frank, and every single person you bring, Frank is going to leverage. All right. So the choice is 100% yours. And the beautiful thing is that you can monitor all your businesses online. All right. So you can be the next success story we're going to share here in the next 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months, basically. All right. So thank you very much for your time and for listening to us tonight. I really, really do appreciate you and your time. So before I start taking questions, let me show us this video again. All right.
To grow my income. So I ventured into a couple of businesses. I made monies, but I lost them. But in G17, I was taught what money is, how to make money, how to keep money, and never lose them again. My name is Tope Asini. I'm a business strategist and a financial educator.
My name is Dora Onyema. I work for a German organization as an admin officer.
My name is Julian Namdi Anokulu. I work with the federal government of Nigeria.
My name is Cynthia.
My name is Jeff Bamidele Alemide.
My name is Michael Sami.
My name is Eloho.
And my name is Nemesis Mo.
My name is Mrs. Hadiko Oluboyebe.
My name is Zachary Sadias.
My name is Ifediatan Namdi. I'm a medical doctor.
I'm a fitness consultant and a trainer.
I'm a medical radiographer by profession.
I'm a youth corper, currently based in Nasarawa State.
I'm a fashion designer and a publisher based in South Africa.
G17 has taught me how to manage my income, how to multiply my income, and also how to invest in businesses that gives profits.
I've learned a lot, very educative, knowledge-wise. I'm meeting good people. Who cares?
After losing quite a lot of money in different network marketing business, I was introduced to G17, where they didn't just teach me how to invest my money in the right company, but they taught me how my money can work for me.
G17. I have learned how to make, how to sustain, how to never lose money.
I've had a great experience with G17. As a matter of fact, there's a project of mine personally I took on, and the whole idea was conceived from one of the classes with G17. And G17 has given me a great paradigm shift in terms of personal development, in terms of mindset, the way I relate to people, and how I clear my inner circle, basically. I'm also invested into business, and I'm into a lot of business right now. I've done so many investments as costly of what I've learned from G17.
G17, also known as Group 2017, is a group of members in Nigeria, in South Africa, in Burundi, in UK, in Ghana, and all over the world. We are set out to help as many as are willing to build a lifestyle of their dreams through what we call a leverage system. Financial fortunes in life are not dependent on your secrets you know really. Your financial fortunes are dependent on the system that you have the capacity to leverage to create the kind of wealth you want. All right. At G17, we leverage both our rich knowledge in life and in business to create a lifestyle of our desire as we have learned through what we call the series of both leadership and financial practice. My name is Musa Martins. I am the founder and coordinator of G17 Worldwide.
Thank you, G17.
Thank you very much, G17.
G17 rocks.
G17.
All right, guys, I will take one or two questions and we're done for tonight.
Why are you breathing?